doing since we talked to you here last year, a very quick look. But what we want to focus on, of course, is what's to come. So, of course, we announced our expansion last night, Altar of Malice, our 11th expansion, which will launch on 11/11 for all access members. It'll be launching on November 25th for all players. If we have time, we've got a lot to talk about, like I said, but if we have time at the end, we're going to invite you to come up and ask some questions. And then after this, we have a Q&A panel right next door, so we can continue to answer your questions. Hopefully, you'll have a lot of them after what you see here today. Happy 10th anniversary, EverQuest. So, as I said last night, it's been 10 amazing years, and what some of you may not know, a lot of the devs that are on the team now were actually at SOE and were on the EverQuest II team when we started. So as exciting as it was then, it's just as thrilling now. We're always raising the bar, as I said last night. And it's been really cool for us lately to invite some of you to help us develop the game. And to talk a little about that, I'd like to invite Tim Highlar, our art director, and Dave Brown, our assistant art director, to go over a bit of Player Studio.
Everyone hear me all right? All right, my name's Tim Highlar. I'm art director on EverQuest II. Harlem on the forums.
I'm Dave Brown, assistant art director.
So what we've got up there is just a small snapshot of the types of items that people sitting in here are creating. We want to go through some of those items with you today. For those that don't know what Player Studio is, it's a program where basically anyone can create items for EverQuest II and some other SOE games. You can submit them to us. If they're accepted, they'll go into our marketplace and you'll earn cash based on their sales. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have a number of categories, a handful of categories that we support right now. Anything from house items, cloaks, weapons, shields, and we'll be opening up bows soon also. So let's take a look at some of the items that we've created, that you have created for us.
Lots of items, huge items, those rooftops, spiral staircases,
cloaks,
weapons. That fiddle's our #1 Player Studio selling weapon.
People love to beat with the fiddle.
And all sorts of various items. We got, bathtubs, pool toys, hookahs, lawn ornaments, the first toilet in NORAD.
They've been holding it for a long time.
And if Jerry's here, where's Jerry? All right. Ask him about the first version he submitted and why it was declined. Saying we want new toilets, not used toilets. So basically,
yeah, so if you want to check out Player Studio, just go to playerstudio.com. You want to make stuff for us. You can also check out the Player Studio panel we're having tomorrow, Saturday, 9 a.m., right here in this room.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
We good? All right, great. All right, so updates. So most of you may know that for years we've been doing weekly updates. We call them hot fixes. And typically we would do bug fixes. Occasionally we would add a bit of content or a feature tweak. This January we wanted to focus our efforts more. And what we announced was that we were going to do regular updates with monthly chunks of content we wanted you to be able to sink your teeth into. So since January, let's take a look at some of the content we have released. It is an incredible list of stuff, and we've been so excited to do it. So let's highlight just a few of them. We did our fabled Kingdom of Sky Zones in January. We gave you 3 heritage quests. This was Landakar's Heart. We gave you the Oakmist and Darklight Prestige homes, and you voted on those last year. And pretty soon coming up, we're going to ask you to tell us what you want us to make next, so we'll do another poll. And we released the contested version of High Keep from our Tears of Vishan expansion. And we did the Elite Guild Halls, so we wanted to give you something really cool to decorate for your guilds. And then raids. We've added new raids to the game since January. Dreadscale's Maw and Death Toll. And of course, it's really important to us that we focus on our holidays. We love our holidays. So everything we've been doing the past year has been additions, so new content and items that you can discover. Knights of the Dead last year. We gave you a brand new Frostspell Zone with new content. Brew Day, ever important in our game. And last year we gave you the ground mount meat beast, or sorry, Bobok, to be accurate. And you asked us for a flying version. So our very intrepid character artists, Tom Toby and Christopher Atkins, they take their character research very seriously, as you can see here. And so after this, they looked on the forums and were looking for feedback for what their next project might be, which led us to this.
Hello, I'm Thomas Toby, serious senior animator on EverQuest II. And this is Mr. Hops.
Yeah, speaking of, I need some more reference, Tom.
There you go.
Appreciate it. I need Mr. Hops. Thank you. Hello, I'm C. Scott Atkins III, character artiste on EverQuest II. We've been getting a little silly around here, and it's time to reel things in. We make games for adults that are serious.
So this is the forum post that kind of started it all. We had some crazy fans requesting ridiculous things. We took that to heart.
So to get back to a serious game, we thought we really needed to make some epic looking saddles. What kind of beast would have a nose ring and antlers and crazy armor like this? There's only a couple kinds. So we ended up taking these and trying to match and sculpt and make something that looked very feral. So we spent a lot of time delivering you guys these rabbits, making sure that everything was realistic and copacetic.
Here's what we gave you. A new rabbit mount. We have a couple of versions, evil, good, and they are leaper mounts. So you'll have a fun time hopping all over NORAD.
So on behalf of the EverQuest II team and Mr. Hops, we say, have a great time adventuring in NORAD, and we'll see you there.
Yeah, never a dull moment in the office, I can promise you. And they've got a lot more to come. You'll be seeing some of the work they've been doing pretty soon here, so we're excited to show you that. Earlier this year, we released the All Access membership program, as you know, and it was important for us to give you some benefits. So we've been doing things like giving you early access to content. We've been giving you member-only double XP weekends, status weekends, some special promotions too. We want to continue that trend. So coming up in the next month or two, we're going to add the ability for members to be able to broker anywhere in the game. You'll be able to receive email attachments anywhere in the game. And then we'll be exploring some new options too, where some special spells and items might be offered to our members. And of course, there's more to come. Not only have we been working on the expansion, but we're continuing with our promise, with our updates. We are super excited to announce leveling Gnostic Dungeons for our level 20 to 89 players. This is going to be super cool because through Dungeon Finder, through portals in the city, even I, as a level 25 player, I can group with a level 80 and a level 70, and the content's going to feel relevant and rewarding for me. I'm going to get appropriate experience and appropriate rewards for my level, yet I can group with a wide range of players. So that will be coming in September, October. If you've been missing So also, in Tears of Ishan, if you've been hankering for a piece of rare loot that you haven't been able to acquire, we're going to start with rare